Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Chef Life. I'm Taku, and I have my favorite camera woman behind you, is Jocelyn. There she is. So about a month ago, I did a mushroom video with oyster mushrooms. I foraged them and then made a little chowder. And I said I would do more if you guys liked it, and the general consensus was that it was good and you guys wanted to see more. And trust me, I've been trying to make more mushroom videos. I've gone out at least 3 more times, and man, all of the times couldn't really find anything good. We found some mushrooms that were edible but not really good to eat. You know, it wasn't all that interesting, so I couldn't really make a video out of it. Yesterday, Jocelyn and I went out for a little hike in the woods, and we found Matsutake. Looks like a Matsutake for sure. That's good, if it is. We found 3 of these guys. Matsutake. These are one of the most prized mushrooms anywhere in the world, pretty much. And they're the most prized in Japan. They consider Matsutake the king of mushrooms. Actually, okay, Jocelyn found it, okay? It wasn't me. Jocelyn found it. So when she first found the mushroom, I was like, whoa, that looks like a Matsutake. And I was pretty sure that it was a Matsutake, but pretty sure isn't good enough when it comes to wild mushrooms, if you're gonna eat them at least, you know? You have to be 100% sure that it's the right species if you're gonna eat them. And I was probably about 90% sure. So I did a little bit of research online, did some reading in the book, and after that, 100% sure that these are Matsutake. There is a poisonous look-alike. It is called the Amanita smithiana. The characteristics are very similar between the two. So these Matsutake mushrooms, they are a white mushroom, whitish brown, you know, as you can see, and they have these kind of brownish stipe, and it's sort of slightly scaly, I suppose, and they have this partial veil. And the Amanita is also a white mushroom, and they also have a partial veil that covers the gills when they're young and then detaches when they're a little more mature. So they're very similar in that sense. One of the most unique things about these mushrooms is the smell. The smell of this mushroom is incredible. Okay, so what people say what it smells like is like spicy and also like gym socks. The combination of the two. I think it's a little radishy, actually.
Radish is spicy.
Yeah, radish is a little spicy, but it's not like red hots like some people say. It's more radishy to me, and definitely like gym socks, kind of. Yeah, sweaty socks. For each of them, it'll vary, and depending on the person too. So it smells good though. That is one of the key identifiers as well. If you squeeze a Matsutake mushroom really hard in your hand, really hard, you just squeeze it, it won't break. Matsutake will not break, but the Amanita will shatter and it will break apart. And the Amanita are also slightly whiter in color as well, but you know, the color can depend, so you can't really go off that. This one's probably the hardest one. This one is really solid. Like, I'm squeezing hard. 100% sure that these are Matsutake mushrooms. I'm making dashi right now. There's kombu in there right now. Once it starts to boil, I'm gonna actually turn it off right away, and I'm gonna add a handful of katsuobushi. Just a nice handful. Oh, that's good right there. And we'll let that sit for about 4 minutes and strain it out. And we have our dashi. But now I am so excited to eat these right now, to prepare these. Now I'm like, all right, let's go back out there again because I want to find more. Now it's like once you find things like this, man, it gets so addicting. It gets so addicting. And you know, I've said it before, I'm not an expert on mushrooms, but I'm learning as I go. I'm learning more and more each and every time I go out there. And man, it's so rewarding to find something like this. If you guys are trying to get into mushrooming and you want to book recommendation, I use this one right here. Mushrooms of the Redwood Coast. The best way to cook matsutake is just simple. Keep it simple. The flavor speaks for itself. I'm gonna make 2 different kinds of matsutake mushrooms. All right, let's get to cooking. My Outdoor Chef Life apron, available on OutdoorChefLife.com. And the knife bags, I think some of you have been asking about the knife bags. Availability soon for the knife bags, maybe in about a month. If you didn't know, my mom makes all of this. The aprons and the knife bags from scratch, everything from scratch, and it's so high quality, especially the knife bags, like the highest quality knife bag I've ever had. They can be really difficult to find because they're actually underneath the dirt, and all you see is a little bump in the dirt because they're kind of under it like this. But occasionally it'll come up so much that it actually lift up some of the dirt. The big one was covered by like a bush over it, and then like some dirt on it too. So I didn't even see it. I just walked right past it. But Jocelyn's like, "There's one right there," and I was like, "Where?" But because I was looking from up top, you gotta kind of get low. You know, she's a little shorter than me. So no, I'm just kidding. Anyways, let me show you how to clean this. The bottom is gonna be probably the most dirtiest. That one, we're just gonna slice some of this off right here. In Japan, these mushrooms can be valued up to $100 per mushroom each, a single one, depending on the quality, right? How hard it is, how firm it is, and the age of it. And the most valued ones are still like the ones like this, still with the veil on. Once they open up, it's valued a little less because they get a little softer. This one is not it's not tight, firm, but it's firm, but it has a slight give, the slightest give. Like this one is hard. All right, now the bottom parts are all good. Now we're just gonna take a little moist towel and we're just gonna rub the dirt off of it. So, yeah. If you run these in water, you'll lose some of that nice fragrance. Just gonna wash the rice a few times, and then I'm gonna put the dashi in here. So this is dashi here. Put about 1,000 milliliters, about 100 milliliters of soy sauce, and 100 milliliters of mirin. Nice little shoyu dashi here. These 2 smaller ones, we're gonna grill these, all right, right on top of the charcoal. And this big one, we're gonna use it for the rice. So I'm gonna just cut nice thin slices of matsutake. Make a slice one time like this. And do it to this one too. One time like that. And then you just pull it apart. And matsutake have this sort of stringiness, like string cheese. You know, look at that, like that. It's really cool. And that gives it such a unique texture too. Just like that. Look how pretty that is. Here's the shoyu dashi. I'm gonna add it to the rice. Now I'm gonna just lay these on. All right, I'm gonna toss the lid on. Now we're gonna put this right on the grill. We're gonna bring that to a boil. Once it's boiling, we'll have to lower the heat and just let it simmer for about 10 minutes. All right, now what I'm gonna do with the other mushrooms, first, I'm gonna put some sake on them. Just gonna take my brush and brush the sake on them. Just cover it in sake. We're gonna put a little salt too. Super simple, that's it. Then we're gonna grill it. It's bubbling, so now I'm gonna have to lower the heat. I'm just gonna take some coals away. Cool. There we go. Now this side should be low enough heat. Now I'm gonna throw the mushrooms on here. Oh, man, the smell of that is amazing. These grilled mushrooms are about done. I'm just gonna put it back on right on the heat just for about 30 seconds, and hopefully we can create a little nice crust on the bottom. Here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Now I'm just gonna mix it up. Oh yes. See that crust on the bottom? Oh, this smells so amazing. The smell of this dish brings back memories, or I don't know, I don't even know what memory, but just brings back a feeling, you know? I don't know, being in Japan and like about to eat this delicious meal. That's kind of what I feel. And yeah, this just such a unique scent to it. Here it is, guys. My first forage and cook Matsutake mushrooms. This looks incredibly delicious, and I'm so excited to eat this right now.
Ooh, nice sweater.
Shout out to Lane for this sweater. Thank you for sending me this hoodie, man. You're a talented artist. It's really dope. Okay, let's eat. Kanpai.
Kanpai.
This is called Koshihikari Ichigo. This is actually a rice beer.
It's my favorite Japanese beer.
All right, I'm gonna try the grilled Matsutake first.
Ooh, all right, I'll do that first.
Wow. Wow. The texture, first of all, the texture you notice, that's the first thing. And it's so good. It has this firmness, but
Firm,
soft
squishy. Yeah,
and juicy as well.
juicy.
And the flavor is, I don't know, it's indescribable. It's so unique.
Kind of earthy, but in a better way than normal earthy things.
Yeah, better than normal earthy, yeah. Okay, let's try the rice. Oh, yes.
It's good.
That's so good. Oh
so
my
simple,
goodness.
but so flavorful.
So much flavor. This will keep me going back into the woods over and over. Like,
That was pretty exciting.
it was
It
exciting.
was my first mushroom find.
Yeah,
And my first one is like the
one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Literally one of the best mushrooms. This is so delicious. Every bite is so amazing.
I like this version I think more.
You like the rice more?
Yeah.
Oh, the rice, yeah, the rice is delicious.
Really good. What's this for?
That is a little dashi, little shoyu dashi. So we can like tear a piece and we could dip it a little bit in the dashi too. The more you chew, the more flavor that comes out. So I'm just like savoring in my mouth, chewing over and over. Want some?
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, look at that, perfect.
Ooh.
That has the most flavor.
I was about to say that.
The nice char, right? Super simple way of utilizing these delicious mushrooms, and that's all it needs. It's very simple and delicious. And that's why, you know, these in Japan are considered the king of mushrooms. amazing flavor, and the most unique thing, the fragrance from it. Yeah.
It's very fragrant when it's cooking.
We want to go get more mushrooms now.
Well, lion's mane.
Thank you guys for watching as always. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace. There's a little more.
I'm okay. I'm pretty full.
All right, I'll finish it then.
You can eat this one too.
All right.